Learn to root online in the comfort of your own home. Go at your own pace with unlimited access. Visit therebornartiststudio.com for more information. West Coast Doll Show, brought to you by Janie Scott, February 28th to March 1st, 2026 at the Doubletree Hotel, Ontario, California. Visit westcoastdollshow.com for more information.
Hey guys, this is Janie Scott from the West Coast Doll Show.
And this is Bobbi Barfoot from Truborns.
Woo! Hey Bobbi, what are you doing?
Hey girl, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to have you here today as my co-host.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to sit in this time. It's lots of fun.
Yeah, we miss our hostess of the mostest, Miss Lizbeth Devlin. She's not feeling too good, so she asked me and Bobbi if we could handle this on our own. And let me tell you, Lizbeth, you can't leave us again. No. Bobbi, tell the audience how much you wanted to vomit today.
Just a little bit. If I said if we had to quit so I could go throw up from nervousness, then we might have to do that. But I think I'll be all right.
I think you're going to do great. I really do. I'm super excited, and we have a special guest. Who's our guest?
Our guest is the amazing Bonnie Brown.
Bonnie Brown. And then you had said, you had just announced she's going to be at your show, right?
She is. She is coming to the Dolls of the World Expo in 2026. We are so excited.
That is so exciting, man. When you announced that, and by the way, that background of the announcement you did was freaking amazing. All the candies, and it was like the perfect picture. I don't know where you found that picture of her, but man, that was a great picture.
Well, hopefully she doesn't get mad. I kind of went back through her profile photos and found one that I could, crop the background out of, and it still showed her really nicely. And she's holding one of her own sculpts, which that's perfect.
Yeah. No, it was a great thing. So tell me what you've been up to, Bobbi. What have you been up to?
Well, doll show prep always. Working on some new stuff for our silicone side of things. We currently sell matting powder and silicone cuddle heads, but we're moving into a few more items, including full-bodied silicones, and hopefully coming up in 2026, some silicone pigments.
What? You're going to do some silicone pigments? That's amazing. That'll be like a one-stop shop at that point, because you'll have like a baby that somebody can buy. You've already had that matting powder, which, by the way, I absolutely adore and love it, and it has done me so well. And now you'll have the pigments, so it's really kind of cool. Are you going to be carrying like any special sponges? Are you going to try to get like kind of everything there so everybody can just go there and buy it?
We want to eventually get to the point where we have everything everyone needs, including bodies, cuddle bodies, which we already have our new cuddle body out, but only in one size. So we're working on expanding that as well. What about you? What have you been up to?
I've been, okay, first of all, we're both doll show people, and my doll show has been, you've got 4 years underneath your belt, going on 4 years. So I've got just this first one coming up, and I'm going crazy. I mean, it's a good kind of crazy. I made that big mushroom, and I don't know if you can see what's behind me.
Drink me.
My camera. Yeah.
Big potion. That is awesome.
My computer loves to zoom in on me. Let's see if we can go this way. Let's see if we can see. Let's see. Whoop, there it is. Look at that. Look at that awesome. Beautiful sign. So I actually found a girl to help me that lives out in Florida, and she did amazing. I'd reached out to her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, let me design some stuff up for you, because I can do a lot of stuff, but I'm also the first person to say I need help." So I like to delegate things. I feel like I can get things done more efficiently that way than just relying solely on myself. So kind of like you, you're my jelly to my peanut butter. I call you for everything. So I don't know where I would be without you. So yeah, thank you.
She's done great on those props. I mean, she's talented, very talented.
She did really good. She's actually making a donut for your show. So a donut with sprinkles is coming to your show. So yeah, I'm sending that to you.
That's exciting.
No, it is exciting. So we have a lot to go over today. We have Miss Bonnie Brown is in our green room, and
Exciting.
are you excited? I'm very excited
am.
too.
I love Bonnie. I've known Bonnie for going on 19 years. So it's been since she was a teenager. It's so incredible.
I'm excited to hear about all her life journey of how she's gotten to where she is now. But you've known her for a long time, so you probably kind of know a little bit of her life journey. And she also sculpted your son, so that's just even more amazing, right? Like she sculpted Levi.
Yes, that was an honor. After I had him, when she reached out and asked if she could sculpt him, it was like my heart couldn't take just my son. Like that was an absolute yes, of course you can. And to this day, he's one of my favorite kits out there because the way he curls up, I love it.
Yeah, she did amazing. I actually love painting him. And, talk about our hostess with the mostest that's at home recovering right now. She loves Levi. I know she does. And she told me that that's one of the kits that she could paint over and over and over again. She made a blonde Levi lately, and that little blonde Levi was
stunning.
Stunning. So she did a really good job on him. So, all right, well, let's get to our beautiful friend Bonnie Brown that's in our green room, and let's get on there. Hey, Bonnie, how are you? It's so good to see you here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
It's great to see you.
Hey, Bobbi.
Yeah, it's great to have you here, and Bobbi's here, and I think you two have been friends for a long time, huh?
Mm-hmm. Very long time.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole time we both, well, I think she probably got in the industry before me. Been almost 19 years.
Yeah, we're going to jump in here. I think Bobbi's got your first question for you, and I'm excited to see what some of these answers are going to be.
So first and foremost, your background. What was your first sculpt, and how old were you?
Well, I found Reborns the year before and just started learning all about them. And then probably about a year of researching and just fully over the top research everything, I decided that I wanted to sculpt. I had gotten some, because I was only 14, I would have been 14. So when I turned 15, I got $30 from my grandma in a birthday card. And I went to our craft shop, which is Spotlight here, and I got a tiny little bar of Sculpey 3, and I gave it a go, and I loved it, instantly.
Hooked right away.
This little tiny little 3-inch curled up baby that was absolutely terrible, full of specks of dust. But I put it on eBay through my mom's account because I was only 15. You can't have an eBay account until you're 18. Mm-hmm. And we put it on there for $1, and it ended up being bidded up to $20. So then I was able to buy a bigger bar of clay, which were probably about $30 at the time. And then I made that bar of clay last probably the next almost a year, where I just kept reworking it, practicing. And then the story just keeps going on from there.
Wow, you were so young. That's amazing.
Yeah. That is amazing. And that's truly a calling right there, because you saw the artisticness that you loved and you just kept going with it. So that's a beautiful story. I love it.
It is.
Thanks.
Wow. Okay, so since you're talking about your sculpting, what's your most favorite feature that you like to sculpt the most? What's your number one?
Probably the little baby feet.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing the faces too, because there's so many intricate little things and the expression and stuff like that. But I always get excited when it comes to getting to do the feet. Those little jelly bean toes.
Amazing. Love it.
Yeah, your feet are amazing. I've only been reborning for a couple years, you know this, and I've been blessed I've had artistic ability before I came into reborning.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing was the toes. And I can usually tell if I'm going to love a sculpt by the toes and the feet.
Yeah.
Before I look at anything else. Like, yes, I may love the face, but if I look at the feet and they're not there for me, I tend to not buy the sculpt. So the feet are a huge thing for me as well. So I'm really happy to hear you say that. That's probably why I love all your sculpts.
Yeah,
because
her feet are some of the best out there, for sure.
Yeah, they're amazing. So
including
Levi, like I love Levi. I think he was the second sculpt I painted was your Levi. So yeah, Levi's amazing.
Thank you.
So, what's your guilty pleasure snack while you're sculpting? Do you have one?
I probably eat just before sculpting, and I have this.
Oh, yum.
Which is
a chocolate?
It's a dark chocolate with almond, and it's sweetened with dates, and it's 55% cocoa.
Ooh,
but I like that.
That's awesome.
It gives me like a little extra oomph.
The caffeine that's in it, right?
Yep. But like eating while sculpting, there'd be food all through the clay. Yep.
And are you a sculpt in silence person, or do you have your music blasting?
I'm sort of in the middle. Sometimes I'll sculpt in silence, but sometimes I like music. But I also like to watch TikTok lives of either people who collect dolls, because I like to feed off the energy
Got it.
that they put out, like for the love for the dolls or the love for whatever they're creating. And I like to like as I'm sculpting, I like to be able to like feel like I'm doing something with someone. Like, I really like that.
Oh,
and sometimes I watch Reborn Rap as well. Same thing.
Oh, there you go.
People who enjoy the art. And, Yep.
Yeah, I'll put on Netflix or something in the background just to have something usually I've watched before, so I don't have to pay too close of attention to it.
Right.
And just to have the company, I guess, because since I'm by myself.
Yep.
I play, and everybody in my house hates it at this point, but I play Call the Midwife. And I start from season 1, so I've been rooting babies right now, and I've been literally sitting there letting it play on my Google screen in the kitchen as I'm rooting, and I know every word they're going to say because I know I've watched it so many times. I know every single storyline, and I like to play it because I love the accents.
I need to watch it.
You need to watch it. It's a great show. So if you could give one piece of advice to a newer sculptor coming out, right? So what's the one thing that you would tell somebody, or even a couple things? Elaborate a little bit of what you would tell a new sculptor, because I know you've got some good tips in there.
I think, like, just from observing people who want to sculpt and stuff like that, I think, like, just picking up the clay and giving it a go. And don't, like, the other thing that comes into it is don't ever compare your work to others. Your journey is your own and their journey is theirs. And, like, comparing to others, you're just going to, like, you're going to put yourself down before you've even given yourself a shot.
That's an amazing answer. That's amazing.
I will say, way back when I first started and I wanted to try sculpting, in my mind, I was like, I want to sculpt as good as Bonnie Brown. You know, like, that was my dream and goal. But it's true. I can't compare myself to Bonnie. I have to have my own journey to find my own way.
And I'm going to send through a photo of my first... I'll send a couple photos of my first couple of sculpts, but if I wasn't proud of those back then, I wouldn't have done them. So also being proud of your progress and what you're making, because that's essentially a piece of your soul that you're putting out into the world.
Yeah, I say that all the time. When I paint a doll, I put a piece of me into each piece of art that I create. And, you know, and then you post those photos and it's a piece of you that you're putting out there. And I've always said that each doll is a piece of me that has went with it. I think that's why I'm so nervous of selling my dolls. Like, I have a hard time selling them. Ask Bobbi, I keep them all because it's a piece of me and it's so hard to give it away.
Yep.
When I first made my very first sculpt that I wanted to turn into vinyl, which was casein, I remember sending photos to Bonnie. What can I do better? What can I do better? And she was so helpful in getting me to the point where I felt confident enough to go ahead and send him. Now looking back, I might not have, but you know, I was, and in that moment, I was just so excited, and Bonnie helped so much with that. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And you also have like a sculpting group, don't you? Don't you have like a sculpt? Is there a sculpting group? There
Sculpt-along.
is, right?
Yeah,
Sculpt-along group.
The Sculpt-along group where we take a photo of a real baby and everyone sculpts from the same images, and it's really fun to see everyone's different interpretations. And, But yeah, no, we love it.
That's a fun group. I'm in that group and I love it.
Oh, you have one going right now. Okay, so we'll post those photos.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I've noticed about you, and I follow you on TikTok, and I know you follow me on TikTok, is
Yep.
I love when you post your little videos of you doing stuff in your studio, and then I'll notice sometimes like you just start all over again. She'll be halfway done with something and it's gone. She's starting over.
Yeah. I've been in a bit of a habit of not being happy with my work. So I've been trying to get to the point where it doesn't have to always be like reaching my expectations of myself, because I don't have those expectations of other people. I enjoy their work for what it is. And I like, honestly, people are the same with my work as well. Like every one of my sculpts I can pick apart. But people enjoy them all the same.
The ones that you don't finish, do you throw them in a drawer and bring them out later and work on them again with fresh eyes, or do you actually just smash them and start over?
Some of them get smashed. Some of them get the eyes taken out, and I reuse the clay, or sometimes they just sit in the drawer for years.
I can see that. You're
Yeah.
working on a preemie baby right now, right? So I've seen this beautiful preemie that you've done, and I had triplets, so my triplets were all, and they all had those features that is in that baby you're sculpting right now.
Yeah.
I recognized it immediately.
Yeah, just a little teeny weeny one. I want to do the full body, which is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I've done a few over the years, but haven't really finished one. But with that little preemie, I'm looking forward to doing the little fingers.
Oh.
Little tiny delicate fingers, so yeah.
And do you
That's-
have any plans for a full-bodied silicone baby in the future?
Well, other than that preemie,
Is that the goal for that preemie?
that's the goal for that preemie, and then we'll see how we go. I would like to.
You just made Bobby's day.
That was like, yeah.
She's
ears
been
for that one.
hoping you'd make a full body silicone because she wants it so bad.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. No, that's really amazing. Yeah, when I seen your little preemie, I immediately fell in love, and I rewatched it a couple times, and then you posted
Yeah.
on Facebook, I think yesterday or today, and I was like, oh, there it is. There's that baby. And it looks like a girl to me. I see a girl.
Yeah, I see
so
a girl.
I see a girl, and you know, I think that's amazing. You got her around there?
Yeah.
Get a sneaky peek.
Sneaky peek. Oh, look.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Oh.
my daughter Cambria was only 3 pounds at birth,
Yeah.
and her head was about that size, and she was only 15 inches long, and she was 3 pounds, like 2 ounces. And when they're born that early, their heads are very narrow like that. And one of the things that we had to do in the NICU is they rotate them like a rotisserie chicken to help round out their heads because they're so
Right.
small because they're not fully developed. She was only 29 weeks when she was born.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You wouldn't know it now looking at her.
Yeah.
She's 5. What did I tell you the other day, Bobby? She's 5'9", 5'9", and tall. And she's a softball player, and she plays for the college, and she's first baseman. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So that baby looks very familiar for me. So
Gorgeous.
I can't wait till you're done.
That's exciting.
So, Bobby, you have something super exciting to announce. I know you did like a soft announce, but now that we have her here,
Well, Bonnie Brown is going to be joining us at the 2026 Dolls of the World Expo. We are so excited to have her back in the U.S. at a doll show.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Can't wait to see everyone.
So this is our fourth year, and this is the first year Bonnie will be at our show, and we are so excited.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I started screaming when I found out you were coming, and I'm hoping, now mind you, this is just wishful thinking, hoping there'll be a baby for you to have at the show for me to buy. So maybe a sculpt, maybe something. So let's all fingers crossed. No pressure. No pressure, Bonnie. No pressure. But no pressure. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. We're still going to love you. And we'll be bringing the babies we got to have you sign a lot of butts. Because you're going to have a lot of butts to sign.
Yeah.
Pictures, big signing. Bonnie's going to have her own table. Everybody can come say hi.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
It's going to be
right
amazing.
near the door.
Yeah, right near the entrance. You're going to have like this whole crowd right there because, you're going to be very popular. What's that song, that new song? Popular. You're going to be popular. Yep, that's you. I'm super excited. Are you excited to come back to the States? It's been a while, right?
Yeah, the last time I went was for the Yophi show. I think it was 2 years ago. But yeah, that was a bit of a plunge after the series of events we all went through. But,
COVID.
Yeah.
The unspoken COVID.
But no, it was really good. I think it was a good step for me to make as well. Gave me that courage back to jump on a plane and see, loads and loads of people again. Because working from home, it's mostly just me and my family. Mm-hmm. Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, we all work from home. All three of us do, actually. So
it can be very isolating to work from home. This industry can be very isolating. So I think the doll shows are the best way to get out there and get around people who understand your passion. And it just, I come home like enthused every year. Yeah.
And that's how I feel after every show too.
You were just at a show this here recently, right?
Yep, just on this past Saturday. Yeah, bought some little outfits and got to see everyone.
And the cutest little baby you got. I saw her, like this little tiny, she was so cute.
I didn't get her there, but I
got her outfit there? She's so cute though. Who sculpted that?
She was sculpted by Judy Cheng.
So cute.
Yeah, and so I think I'm like her third home, maybe. I was lucky to get her. As soon as I saw her with those little tiny teeth, I was like, please. Yeah.
So cute.
But no, the shows are awesome. And our show here is a lot smaller than your show over there. But it always feels the same. You always come home just as inspired and exhausted and, it's good.
That's good.
I'm so excited. And we're going to be...
Everyone should go to a doll show.
Yes,
Everyone.
I agree. It's the best place to meet people, to socialize, to make memories, make friends, and even see dolls in person.
Yeah, absolutely. Doll shows are the thing. Like my first Reborn doll show was Bobbi's, and
I didn't know that.
I was starstruck, and I came home like crazy excited and couldn't stop talking about it. And my family thought I was crazy, but we all work from home. So I own a daycare on my property, and it's in the back of my property, and I have employees, but I don't leave my property. So, I've even gotten to the point where I have my groceries delivered. I never leave my house anymore.
I'm guilty of that too.
Yeah. Walmart deliveries. So my biggest outing is going to the doll shows, and I look forward to going to them. My next goal for myself is to go to a doll show out of country. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think I'm going to drag Bobbi with me. So we're going to hit a doll show out of this country. And
I've wanted to for years.
I've been to a couple of the doll shows in Spain.
I think nice. They look lovely.
I went to the show that Beatrice put on, and another one that was put on by Marienka. Fantastic shows, both of them. But yeah.
What was the first show you went to?
The very first show that I went to probably like a local one. I think it was for here. There was a doll show years back in Croydon. You would have never heard of it unless I posted something. But and there was only the first time I went, there was probably only 1 or 2 people that had reborns there. It was mostly porcelain dolls.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I went every year that they had that one. And like, you know, being a kid, I'd catch a train. I think it was like 2 or 3 hours of catching the train to get there and then walking from the train station up to the venue that they had it.
Wow.
Yep. But, it was so much fun. And I'd like bring little sculpts along with me to show off and stuff like that.
What was the first US show you did?
The first US show I went to, I was a guest. I didn't have a table there. I went to IDEX, and that was
Wow. That was a while back.
Because I really wanted to go to the one the year before. I think I had just turned 8. Maybe I was 17.
Wow.
I think I was 17, and I was working at McDonald's, and I actually tried to get a $3,000 loan to go because the tickets from here aren't cheap. They cost anywhere from, if you're lucky, $2,000 to $3,000. So I was going to buy my ticket with the loan and then go, but I didn't get approved for the loan. So I didn't go, but I'm pretty sure it was the following year I went I think I was 18 because I was 18 and I was legal to drink in Australia, but I wasn't legal to drink in the US.
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I just went as a guest. It was amazing. Like, IDEX was even bigger than the shows you guys put on now. Mm-hmm, but there wasn't very many reborn artists. It was mostly the big like
companies,
manufacturers.
right?
Yeah, you had, who was it? You had Lee Middleton, Ashton Drake, Paradise Galleries, and they had these massive booths. Hildegard Gunzel, I think Masterpiece Dolls was there as well.
Seacrest was there too, right?
You had some sculptors there. You had Melissa McCrory.
I remember her.
Olivia Stone.
Mm-hmm. She's still around.
Who else was there that year? Should have pulled out the little... I've still got the booklet that they give you.
Oh, wow.
I think that's mostly who I remember. Stephanie Sullivan, I think, was there as well.
Okay.
Like, I got to meet up with a lot of a lot of the ladies from Dolphin there.
Yes.
Because it was
Dolphin
a
days.
yearly event that people gathered in, and yeah.
I always wanted to go to IDEX, but I didn't make it before they shut down. So the very first show I went to was in 2012, and it was Deeds.
Yep. So the following year I had a table there.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, Laura Tuzier, she was also there.
I went to other doll shows, but nothing like with the it would be more like the teddy bears and the porcelain dolls. Like, I'd never seen a reborn doll show until Bobbi's, and I've been a collector my whole life, right? My whole life I've been a collector, and I actually own Lee Middleton dolls. I have some Masterpiece dolls. Ashton Drake was huge back in the day, and everybody knows who Ashton Drake is. And then I started getting into the more hand-sculpted dolls in my later years as an adult. So, but yeah, no, the dolls have been, like, if you go look in my house, and Bobbi knows, I have American Girl dolls. I have hand-sculpted dolls. I have Lee Middleton. I even have Patty Playpal dolls and Ideal dolls from the 50s, because I even like those dolls. I love them. I'm just a doll fan of all dolls, so I love them all. And then that brings me to this question for you. So you were talking about you worked at McDonald's, which is great, because I think we all started. I swear, I think every adult female that's ever entrepreneured and went out on her own started in food service. You know,
I worked at Kenny Rogers Roasters. That was my very first job.
Mine was Burger King. So, yeah, first job was Burger King. If you weren't a sculptor, what would you think you would have been?
I think I would have still done something artistic. Within the first couple of years of me sculpting, I actually wanted to be a ballet teacher.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was working really hard on that, and then things just weren't working out, so I stopped doing that, and I was still at McDonald's because I needed to work at McDonald's to pay for my ballet lessons. But yeah, like after ending the whole I want to be a ballet teacher idea, that I got more into my sculpting whilst working at McDonald's, and then just really focused on that. But I think I would have ended up probably being a photographer or something like that, because I really enjoy taking photos and always have.
You take beautiful pictures, by the way. I see some of the stuff you post.
Thank you. But yeah, probably a photographer.
That's
I still might do something in that area now as well, but we'll see.
Well, it was so nice having you on, Bonnie, and I feel so privileged that you wanted to come on and have a chat with us, and I feel like I've gotten to know you even more, and you'll be getting that huge hug from me as soon as I see you at Dolls of the World, so be prepared. Hopefully I don't knock you down. Yeah. Bobby's like, oh yeah, me too. So, but we love you, and thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, she was so much fun. I mean, I learned so much from her that I had no clue anything. Like she's just such a very lovely, beautiful person inside and out.
Bonnie's awesome. She's always been awesome. I'm so glad that she gets to share that with everyone.
Yeah, it was really fun. And, you know, she's so excited to come to your doll show, which made it so much fun to see that light. Like, I saw the glimmer come on her face when she talked about it. So that was really fun to see.
We've missed her a lot at the shows here. I know she said she went to Yophi a year or two ago, but I didn't get to see her there. So I'm so excited to finally see her again in person. I haven't seen her since, I want to say it was the Rose Show of 2018 or 2019. It's the last time I saw her. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's really good. You know, something she brought up in our questioning, and it was talking about it being your own journey. And she really touched really good on that because, you know, as artists, we always look at other people's work and we think, oh, am I not good enough? And we compare. And it's human nature. You don't want to do that, but it's going to happen. And I really loved what she said about owning your own journey.
I do too. And I think you have to approach it carefully because it's okay to get inspiration from other people's work that you admire, but you don't want to compare yourself to them because that can tear you down real fast. Everyone has their own journey, and we have to respect each other's journey and encourage each other along the way too.
Yeah, that's really important too, is making sure we're doing that encouragement. And then, you know, something that she had talked about, how she likes to go on Reels and TikTok and watch other people work, and that's inspirational to her, and it gives her the energy. She feeds off of good energy, and that's like a really good topic that we don't talk about as we all work from home as well and are kind of isolated, that we, you know, if you get kind of stuck in bad energy, it really affects how you can work. And, you know, she put that in really well perspective for me, that you want to keep good energy around you in order to stay in a good spot where you can work and be happy.
It's one of the reasons I tell prototype artists, like, if you're offered a prototype, you don't have to say yes if it doesn't like spark within you. You want to love what you're doing because then you create your best work.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. And, you know, I think one of my favorite questions to her, and I got to ask you the same question, is what is your guilty pleasure when you're working? You know, I know there's late nights where you're putting boxes and you're doing silicone because you now cast and do all of your own silicone casting. I want to know what Bobbi's guilty pleasure is.
Well, you know I'm up late every night because, you know, I don't go to bed till the wee hours of the morning. But one of the things I really love is I always have my phone on me, obviously. And if I'm not blasting music, I love watching crime documentaries. I do. I love them. I've always loved them since I was really young, and I'll put those on and just kind of listen to it as I'm going and grabbing boxes and then grabbing kits, and I don't necessarily have to pay attention because I can just listen.
Oh, you like that narrator, you know? And it's funny because I love crime documentaries too, and you know this.
I know you did. I know you did.
I love to listen to murder documentaries and different, different things. It's really sad. I listen to the serial killer ones a lot. It's kind of scary, but I think it's the narrating of it. It's not so much the actual physical, what they're talking about, but it's that soft narrator's voice that's kind of in that background that's narrating it and telling things. I
like the forensics side of it. Like I've always loved the forensics, I absolutely love it. What is your guilty pleasure?
So I can sit and root, and you know this. I can sit and root for like 12 hours straight and not be anything, right? But in order to sit and root for 12 hours, I have to play Call the Midwife in the background. And I usually use Call the Midwife when I'm rooting because I can start at season 1 and get an entire baby's head done usually by season 6. So I'll sit there, and listen to Call the Midwife. Everybody in my house hates the series now because they're so sick of hearing it.
So I don't know how your rear end handles 12 hours of rooting. I'm telling you, sitting that long would kill me.
Well, we've talked about this recently. I've lost some weight, and my tailbone no longer has the cushion it needs. So I have a new chair cushion, and that's not working anymore. And there's been a couple nights where I've been on the phone with you, and I'm like, I've got an ice pack on my booty, ice pack, because it's hurting. But something I did yesterday, and I was able to sit yesterday throughout the night and on Sunday. So Sunday, I sat for 12 hours on Sunday, is I moved my office chair to my rooting table. And by putting my office chair there, all of a sudden it's like a whole new world, I could probably sit there for 24 hours now. So, yeah, definitely getting some rooting done. When I'm painting, my favorite go-to background noise is The Greatest Showman.
Oh, I love that movie. Love it.
Yeah.
That's a great movie. You sing along, right?
Oh, I definitely sing along. Definitely. Greatest Showman. There for a while I was on a Taylor Swift kick. I know if anybody's out there is a Swiftie. And I'm pretty sure my neighbors were like, what is she doing out in that thing? Because I work in a barn. If anybody doesn't know, my work is in a barn. And the barn was originally converted into a classroom in COVID because I was homeschooling all of our kindergartners that were in our daycare center. I didn't want them on Zoom, and we converted it to a classroom. And then after COVID, 2 years later, I converted it into an art studio. It now looks more like a warehouse because I have a kit problem. So it's got shelves with lots of kits.
I can vouch for your kit problem.
Yeah, you can vouch for that. So I do. I have a hefty kit issue, and I've got this fear of missing out if I don't buy it, and then or in the middle of the night I think, did I buy it? And I buy it again. So yeah, we just don't talk about that around here anymore. But that's always kind of fun. Talking to Bonnie, I realized we all started at a very young age in kind of like a food industry. A lot of artists I've talked to started in the food industry, and I don't know about you, but I know you had started also in the food industry, and I think we all just kind of grow, and we're like, we're artists.
Yeah, I started off at Kenny Rogers Roasters in California. It was like my first job. I remember I thought it was cool then, but I think it's just an easy avenue when you're young to get into, to just kind of start making money and getting your work ethic down. But I was destined to be an artist, I guess.
Destiny has come and found you.
Yes.
She was talking about being a ballet instructor. And
isn't that cool? I can see her ballet dancing.
Yes, I could see her as a ballerina. Immediately when she said it, I went, "Oh, my mama heart just went." I can see that, and because she's like the same age as my daughter, so it just immediately it took me back to, Caitlin being in ballet school, and she took ballet school from a woman here in town that only spoke French in the class. That's all she spoke. So Katie had to learn French in the class. And she's the old school one that had the long rod, and if you didn't have your feet in the right place, she would switch it, and tap you on the feet. So immediately I thought of my oldest daughter, Caitlin, as a ballerina. And it's so funny because Bonnie's the oldest of 10. And that's,
10
yeah,
kids.
she's the
That's
oldest
amazing.
as well. Yeah.
I'm the youngest over here, so I don't know what it's like to be the oldest. And I'm the youngest of only 3, so 2 for my mom, but 3 for my dad.
Yeah. Yeah. So I am kind of, I don't know where I'm at. So my mom had 2 children, but my brother was much older. So it's kind of like, and we were only raised together for a short amount of time. We weren't together in our older childhood years, but we're really good friends now, which is good. And then, I do have some step siblings, but I was also an adult by the time they came into my life. So it's just a little different. So I kind of feel like the only child, I guess. I have the only child syndrome, which makes sense for a lot of things. I feel like I always have to get my way. I'm sure Bobbi could be like, yeah, Janie always has to have her way. But I don't know. Tell me what's going on with the doll show. I want to hear more about it.
We just set all of our new vendors, which of course we don't end up with a lot of spots every year. We end up with a big wait list, but not a lot of people able to get in. But we do have 6 new vendors this year, some amazing artists. I'm super excited about that. And then right now we're in the planning stages of getting our contests set up, and then also all of our events. So stay tuned for news on those, because that should be coming soon.
Yeah, I'm super excited for your baby shower theme. I know what the theme is, and I'm so excited for it. It's going to be so much fun.
I just thought of the games last night, so we're going to be.
Oh,
we have some really exciting new games that we're not going to tell anyone what they are until they get there, but they're going to be a lot of fun and a lot of laughs this year or next year.
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, we have some fun games going to be happening at West Coast, and let me tell you, I am excited to see what these games bring out in people. So we have the Mad Hatter contest, and I have you been working on your hat?
I have some ideas.
Okay,
I have some ideas.
So we have that Mad Hatter contest. So I'm excited to see what we see. Like, people are going to come in with some like outrageous fun stuff. So I'm pretty stoked to see what we're going to see. But
that's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, okay, tell me what else has been going on in your world, because I know you found out that Bonnie was coming and you got super excited and you posted and it was super exciting. I know that you are back at the same hotel that you were at last year, which is a great hotel. If you guys didn't make it out to Bobbi's show last year, the hotel was fantastic. So,
and it has air conditioning, which was a huge bonus. Huge
thing when you're going to North Carolina to have some air conditioning in June. Let me tell you, because I'm coming from California and I'm a dry heat, so it's different. There's no humidity here. Like when you have humidity here, I'm dying. So when I stepped off the plane there, I was like, what is this? I immediately felt wet. My whole body was wet.
Can't breathe almost.
Yeah, definitely. So I didn't feel like that though in your hotel. Your hotel was really nice this last year and the air conditioning was good and it was really good. So hopefully West Coast is in end of February, 1st of March. So it should still be kind of like not cold, but not hot over here. It's that springy kind of pre-spring weather. And let's be honest, California don't get cold. So
it doesn't. I grew up there and that's going to be great weather, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm just praying we don't have rain. No rain. I don't want rain.
No rain.
Fingers crossed, no rain. We don't usually get rain, but all of a sudden this year it decided it wanted to rain. I think they're seeding the clouds. I swear by it. But
never know.
Yeah. Never know. You never know. Well, I want to tell you thank you, one, for stepping in since Lizbeth wasn't feeling well, and you were just like, absolutely. You didn't even question it. So I'm super proud of you.
Well, I didn't faint and I didn't throw up, so we're good. We're good.
Okay, hey there, Bobbi. So we have something exciting to tell everybody. So tell everybody what's going on.
We have an exciting announcement from Bonnie herself.
We do. She, we record this a little bit ahead of time, and then she sent us this really cute clip of herself with this. Gosh, it's just so loving. It's so Bonnie, and we're so excited for it. I was floored. I think you were a little excited as well, huh?
Definitely. Everyone's gonna love it.
They're gonna love it. So I'm gonna let you guys all go see what Bonnie has to say.
I would like to offer a Twin Bee kit for a giveaway for the Reborn Rap, the dogs, Reborn Rap Podcast viewers. So please comment a name suggestion for my new little preemie down below, and we'll chuck everyone's name in a hat, and Lizbeth, Janie or Bobbi can pull one out of a hat, and yeah, have some fun. Okay, bye.
Wow, so that was pretty amazing. What did you think about that, Bobbi?
What a fun announcement. I wish we could participate in this because I would love that opportunity.
Right? And I love the fact that one of us are going to draw the name. I mean, what an honor, whoever gets the name, the baby.
Right. That's so unique of a way to pick a name. I am so excited for whoever gets to choose that name.
It's really cool. All right. Well, we'll see you everybody later. And thank you again, Bonnie. You have been just amazing. So thank you again.
Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you so much.
All right, Bobbi, let's get this done. Okay, listen. Let's see if we can get it. I mean, me and Lizbeth, we're a little off on it. Maybe we can get it. I'm not 100% sure. I think
I'm going to try. I can't follow Elizabeth's awesome shoes, but I'm going to try.
All right. Reborn Rap. That's
a wrap.
It was so delayed.
You know what? On mine, it was right on.
Oh, okay. We may have gotten it.
On my side, it was right on. So we'll see.
We'll see. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining Bonnie, me, and Bobbi. And we love you, Lizbeth. We can't wait to see you back on here. And everybody have a great holiday. It's going to be the holiday. So talk to you guys all later.